Oh, she can tell I haven't worked on this. Body temperature. How do you not see it on my head? Okay, so just no one's joined yet. I'm not logging in. Influence the rate. Rate of consumption. No. Hello. Right, music. Welcome. Where'd my green highlighter go? This is just a chill stream. We are sitting here and studying. Oh. welcome to stream. I don't know how to say your name, but hi. Today is a chill stream, studying and streaming. So yeah. Yes and no. I'm currently finishing off a report that's due today. I should have finished it earlier. And then yeah, I'll be studying for some math probably, or doing some of my religion report. But yeah, so just exams and assignments today pretty much. Because God love the life. Hi Layla, welcome back. I know you were in stream yesterday. And yes, Crystal, 2. It's only 4 now, so. It's going okay. It's going okay. I've not made it very far. I have, if I show you my thing, I've ticked off 1 and 2, so we're getting somewhere. Thank you. But yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, I might come over too, but when am I coming over? Just text me. I was gonna text you, sorry. I forgot. Cool. Hang on. I know you're up now. Shut up, bro. Copyright music. The ads keep trying to get me copyrighted. Okay, copyright ads gone. Music back. Hi there, hi. She might. Alright, be right back. Hi, Bakwaja. Hi Zoe, welcome to stream. Bit of a different stream today. Normally I just do a chill and chat, but today I'm studying as well. So I love the life. Thank you. This. I get that a lot. I don't know if it's like a translation error or something, because it normally comes up with a Google Translate on my screen when it says that. But a lot of people just come into stream and say this, and it makes me confused. Where's your notebook? So this is a computer. That's what I'm typing my report on. This is my draft feedback. I don't really have a notebook on me. I do have a chemistry book here, but I'm not working on chemistry. And then my math as well is on worksheets. So I'm not actually using a notebook, I'm using a computer and paper because I have to type up the report and hand it online. Yes, I am, or that's a label I would use to describe myself. You like math? I like math. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I'm in the higher math, I'm in methods, but I do actually enjoy doing math. Which you'll see when I finish this report and do math if I get to it. I do very much like math. That's alright. It was nice that you came here anyway. So, all good. Have a good time with whatever you're doing. Nice. And yeah, math, I really like it. Everyone thinks I'm weird, but it's probably one of my favourite subjects. I like it more than I like English because there is a right answer, there is a right way to do it. There's just one way. I just gotta do the formula. Like, I don't know. I'm a math brain person. Math is a career, maybe not. I'm going into a healthcare profession. So probably somewhere around pharmacy or imaging. So not math in particular, but something that will need math. I used to like math. Yeah, so I'm not going into math itself as a career, but careers that will require math, yes. Or at least a little bit of math. Oh, I don't necessarily think I'm weird, I just say that because I know a lot of people, it's very common that math isn't a favourite. A lot of people struggle with it or just don't tend to have it as their favourite, but I just love math. I wish I could do math right now, but this is due today, so I have to finish it first. Why healthcare? I think that's just because that's what I want to do. That's just the sort of career I can see myself in. So yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't really have a specific reason to why I want to do it. Yeah, it's just, you know, what seems right for me. Unfortunately, because I have to do biology to do that, and I have to pass, so. I'll cover with a small amount of water. I'm back, welcome back. Hi Mars! I don't hate bio, it's just I'm annoyed because I have to do this report now. I quite like it. I probably don't like it as much as I like chemistry and math. But I do like bio. My least favourite subject at the moment is probably literature because it doesn't have that sort of formula like aspect and stuff. But I do like bio, it's just not my fave. Water. Probably. So literature's boring. I get so confused, and honestly, for me, kind of, yeah. I did my exam yesterday. I like reading. I like reading literature, but the subject, like, doing the analysis, it's just so hard for me because it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't, like, get it, sort of. I can't just sit there and analyze this. I'm like, what?
For many families.
So, yeah, I like lit or I used to really like English, and I like when we're doing creative writing because I really like creative writing. But analysis in literature, it's oh my god. Um, yeah, this. I don't get what's with this comments, but yeah, this. It says high roach at 10 degrees. For 5 minutes. Do you feel the same with history? So I take history. I quite like history, actually. But I think it's more to do with the class I have as well. I have a really good teacher in a really small class, so it's just very nice, and we just talk pretty much and engage with it. So I actually do enjoy history, and also because history is still a little bit less than you analyze this. Like with literature, it's very subjective, and you do your analysis of this, whereas history, it's like talk about this that happened. There is still in history facts. Not to say there isn't facts in literature, but literature is way more opinion-based and analysing, looking at this and that. And someone else said, do I prefer Yaoi or Yuri? Ooh. I like both. I like the characters for who they are. Like, I really like Sanyoba, that's Yaoi. But I also like some Yuri as well. Hi Fury and Forever. I have to Google it, I feel it's cool. I'm sorry. I think fallow? I don't know. I forget what one it is. I know what it is. I forgot the name. We don't really have deer where I live. I'm willing to bet. And like, it's not even just to do with the subject, like, as well, like, it could also do with class, like, I don't know. I just don't like the subject. It's not that I don't like it, it's my least favourite of the 6 I take. Which is shocking at beat out religion. But it's probably just my least favourite. But if you reckon you can try and make me like it, go ahead. Because I used to really love English. Yeah, it normally depends on teacher, yeah. Have you seen The Owl House? I have. It was one of my favourite shows for a while back in 2021. I really like it. What's the story behind your cool ears? So my cool ears, JJ, my friend, back Christmas time, I think, when was it? Probably 2024, I think. JJ came to my house and said, here's a bag, this is your Christmas gift, because we did a Secret Santa, and the person who I had didn't really get me anything. She bought me a popper and a garlic bread that was like $5 for a $20 Secret Santa. I was real upset. So JJ came to my house and said, here, I bought you a gift. And it was these ears and also a tail that was really cool. And I've been decking them out ever since and wearing them in most of my videos and streams. Hi, Unknown. You give the best gifts. My favorite, Eater or Hunter. Eater or Hunter. That'd be great. And for 5 minutes. Oh, nice! I like storytelling and I like creative writing. I don't like analysis. Having to analyze a text is where it gets me. Or specifically the way it's structured in school, having to analyze a text. I just don't like it, and that's a big part of the class. Like, I don't necessarily dislike literature as a whole. The part that I dislike is sort of the class. The subject, like the class subject. that I'm taking because I just don't like the way it's done. Love the love hearts. I wouldn't say so, no. This one? Oh, the crystal. This is a fun one. So there's like a whole story to this, but I'll only tell like the abridged version. Me, JJ, and Monster, who, if anyone knows, was in Che yesterday as well, we went out to these markets this one time. It was really fun. And we went to McDonald's afterwards, and we're at McDonald's till like a ridiculous hour at night, to celebrate, you know, we've done our exams. And so we went out to these markets, and I got this here, not the crystal itself, but the crystal, like the necklace that I put my crystals in. And I also bought this, and this was an anklet. You can tell from this little bit at the end there, it would go together, and it was an anklet, and I loved wearing it. And I wore it once, and it broke, and I was really sad. So I tried to fix it, and I kept trying to get it to go back in, but it just kept breaking. And then one day when I was recording, I was like, I want to put this in. This looks really cool. And I realized, hey, I can tuck this bit, because there's a big crystal on the end of this, into my ears, and it sort of hangs down like this. And gorgeous. So yeah, that's the story behind this one. And do not tell me, because I like storytelling, I have to like the class of literature. Do you have any other socials? I'm on TikTok. I have 3 different accounts. So I have this account, Star Paws _513. I also have a couple other accounts that aren't related to Star Paws. I'm also on Tumblr. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Tumblr as well. I'm also on AO3 under a different name. I post fics on AO3. Yeah, I think that's me. Tumblr thing. I'm also on Insta, but that's a private one. But yeah. Oh, and I have a Gacha account on YouTube as well. And pour out water. Okay, yeah, everything here has a story. Everything in my life has a story. Even like this, like everything, there's a story behind it, and I love to talk about it. Someone said, what fandom I fix? I write pretty much exclusively for the Demon Slayer fandom. I am the only person ever who writes Sani Obarita. No, that's a lie. One other person has, as a gift to me. But so I'm the only fan of Sani Obarita ever. And I also have one fic from the Hunger Games, a retelling of Sunrise on the Reaping. That's still in progress. But if there's anyone who's about to go and find my fics from that, fair word of warning, there's a lot of ones that aren't done. Because I just haven't finished them. I'm working on it, I promise. There's a fic there that I haven't updated since almost a year ago now. And everyone's really mad at me because it was sort of on a massive cliffhanger that I promised I wouldn't do, and then I did it. And pour out the water. Have you seen Death Note? I have seen Death Note. What a fix. Fan fiction. So, if you've never been on AO3, some people, if they like a show enough, they'll write sort of pieces for that show about the characters or about the world, and they'll post them. It has been a while since I'm shocked it hasn't even been more than a year. Wow. Cute. Who's your favorite Death Note? I really like Misa. And she was done wrong. She had so much potential, but considering it's an older anime, that potential is just turned into, she's kind of just like the girl. But she's really, I like Elle as well, but Misa, I really loved her when she showed up, and I wish she could have done more than just be Light's girlfriend, sort of, because that's what she turned into. My favorite character, I am a Sanemi and Obanai fan forever. Awesome! Kiss of the reflection from testes and a small amount of water. Oh god. Do you have a deadline? This bio is due today at 3:10, so I have a bit. It's only 9 o'clock now, so I have 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I have 6 hours to get it done. And then I don't have anything else due today. I have a religion essay due tomorrow. But the good part is I'm not writing the whole report. I'm just doing feedback. So that makes it a bit easier than if I had to write a whole report today. Like I just go through and I change what I need to. But yeah, this one's due today. I really should have done it yesterday, but I streamed instead. Do you use AI at times? Not really. I tend to be not really an AI user. The only time I've ever really used it is to say, can you sort of find me a scaffold for this, for a assignment like this? Just give me a scaffold for this part, because I don't know what I'm doing. Or I'll go, can you sort of help me find source? Or I'll put a source in that's behind a paywall and say, tell me what's in this source, so I don't have to pay for it. But I tend to not really be a big, like, plugging my work into AI and having it do it. I don't do that. I am aware that the AI has environmental impacts, but you need to understand as well that there are also impacts of everything you do. You being on YouTube also has impacts because YouTube has data centers. And like I said, I don't really use AI ever. I've probably used it about once or twice. And there are ethical ways to use it that schools are trying to teach. They're saying there are ways you can utilize this in ways that aren't academically not academically integrity wise. But yeah, like I'm not really ever use AI in my daily life. Thank you. Like I tend to avoid AI like the plague, really. But like the people who say the environmental, yeah, they're really bad, and some of the data centers they're building are really bad. But that shouldn't be the be all end all of your argument. Because there are environmental impacts in like most things online. You've not seen me before? Yeah, I'm not that famous. Not that I know, not really my friends. Are you live selling? No, I don't sell stuff online. I don't really know many people who use AI a lot. At all. minerals, hydrogen peroxide. She's a koala. I'm not a koala. Why do you hate koalas? They're cute. Welcome back, Kylie. Do you actually walk around? Sometimes. Sometimes I go out with them, not often. Mostly I use them for my videos and my streams, but there are occasions in which I'll go out with them, but not. There's jewelry. It's not jewelry. It's braces. I'll probably only stream for like 20 minutes longer, and then I'll cut stream so I can just focus. But yeah. Oh well. Saying to hi, saying to me, hi. Why do you have that? The braces? They're to fix my teeth. How long have you had braces? A bit over a year now. I am both. What are you doing? I'm working on a report for a class. No, only slightly. I figured I would get a bit distracted. But yeah. So I'll stream for a bit longer, and then I'll just sit, I'll lock in. Because I don't have to do, I'll do a little bit of my religion today, but I don't have to do all of it. This I'm working for a biology class right now. I can work on my religion tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow. I'm also home all day. I was gonna work on this yesterday afternoon, and then I got called into work. So, I couldn't. I'm working on a biology report right now. So it's a report about enzymes. Hey guys, I'm actually smart. Like, no one can tell from my other streams, but I do a lot of, not like advanced, but like higher classes. And I get pretty good grades. You work as you study. Well, I have a job. I don't work like while I'm at classes, obviously. But I have a job. So I was home yesterday. I did an exam yesterday and I came home. And I chilled out for a little bit. I said, I'll do my bio in the afternoon when everyone else comes home. And then I got a message saying, can you work today? So I was like, yeah, I can go work, make that money. But I do have a job so I have money and to pay for everything. Oh, bye, Layla. But yeah, like I get pretty good grades. I take some like pretty high classes. Not to brag, but I got a 10 out of 10 on my chemistry last topic. What do you do? No, I have multiple classes. So I take mathematical methods. I take biology. I take chemistry. I take modern history as sort of just my fun one. Study of religion and literature. I'm a bit not like everyone else. A lot of people I know. Oh, it looks like Felix. I gotta look up who that is. A lot of my other friends, they all take certs or something else. But I don't take certs. I get straight into the academics to try and get a high score. That's almost night. It is 9:02 here, so it's the morning here. I'm not insulting you. Like, certs are definitely, like, probably another easy, like, not easier, but, like, way to go that gets you better credentials quicker. That reflects you are smart. It's back now, yeah. I'm a smart gang. I know you can't see it from my videos where I dress up as a fox, but, like, academically, I'm kind of a weapon. Felix. I look like this guy? Australian rapper and singer. This guy's Asian. Not that, like, I don't think I look like this guy. I don't see it. I don't see the resemblance. I don't see the resemblance. Do I? You think I look like him? Okay. That's what I always get people like, you look like this person. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I do. And sometimes I'm like, what are you talking about? I've also had Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was like, she's like ginger, at least from what I looked up. I've had some weird ones. Okay, I believe you. I guess I do. Repeat. For each template. That sounds horrid, but I can fix that later. And then list.
Stuck on what uni course is right for you? Fair enough. There are so many options.
I keep getting ads, and I don't want to get copyrighted because of their music or what they're saying. Oh yeah, actually, someone said last stream, can you put on music? And so this one I just said, yeah, why not? Like, I'll check on some beats. I do listen to music because I study. I tend to be, one who likes to. It really sucks because where I study, they blocked Spotify, which is really annoying. But I've just started using my phone. And when I study at home, I always have music going. I can't have my normal playlist on because it's just a Spotify playlist and I don't want to get copyright. I definitely would. So we just have some lo-fi beats on. I looked up copyright-free music for streams. Hi, welcome, Wildleaf the Therian. Hi. Is this someone who's been on my streams before, Jay? What kind of music do you like? I like indie. My favorite artist is probably Gigi Perez. She makes some really amazing music. But I also like Radiohead, and that sort of music. But yeah, sort of more indie is my style. Look at your ears. Okay, thank you. Okay, so they have it on stream before. Cool. I was a little confused and I was like, what do you mean? Oh, cool. I'll come over later when I finish bio. I gotta finish bio first. I don't think I get distracted by it. It depends on sort of what mood I'm in, I guess. But I feel like it helps me to work better, like, because otherwise, like, I am just looking for other stuff to distract me because I'm so bored. So I just chuck some music on and, like, vibe out to it as I work, sort of, in the background. Yeah, I find that it helps me. I know, because, yeah, some people it can be distracting, but for me, I think it definitely just helps me. I can get in and get it done if I have some music in the background with me. Even, like, sometimes I can get distracted by, like, skipping to a good song, but, like, if I lock in and I don't do that, it helps me focus. I can't fall asleep to music. That is one thing that would distract me, is music. Trying to fall asleep. I think I'm, like, stuck to the chair. I've been sitting for so long. She's gonna ask me to save them. She's gonna ask me to say about mine. I talk about it. Kong's 10 out of 10, it felt really nice. I was really happy, and I didn't think I'd do that well. I'm probably not gonna, because the assignment I handed in yesterday for chemistry was out of 20, so I'm probably not gonna keep my 100% score, sadly, but getting the 10 out of 10 to start off, the senior years was really good, for Unit 1. Just to start it off, to get a 10 out of 10 first up, it was really good and really helped me feel a bit more confident. Yeah, I did, results-wise, I did really well, in the last topic. I got 10 out of 10 chem, I got 9 out of 10 for bio, 13 out of 15 for math, which was second highest in the class, and then I did, my other three weren't as high, but they were still high. I think like a 23 in modern, a 22 in religion, and a 21 in literature. So they're still all high. They were still all high marks, and definitely for the sciences and math, it made me feel really confident and good. To be fair, chemistry was only because the night before I did a practice exam that was like the exact exam that I had to do the next day, but I'll take it. My class. In bio, probably I think there are some people, maybe someone who got a higher score than me. In chem, I probably have a bit of I think I'm the highest in my chem class in the moment because that's 10 out of 10. But I also have my friend, she got 9 out of 10, so she's also kind of hot on my tail. But math, there's definitely at least one other person in math, the guy who beat me. He beat me by like, he got highest mark by less than 1%. So I definitely have some competition there, but not that I like really pay attention to that. Like, it feels good to be the highest in the class, but it's not my priority. Like, my priority is just to get good grades. My priority is to just get good grades, but like I do have some competition that I could try and be at the highest. Yeah, I think I'm definitely the highest in my chemistry class at least. You can't really get higher than 100%. Well, I didn't get 100%. The way it works is you get your mark out of the exam, and then whatever percent you get there correlates to a mark out of 10. So I think I got like 90 something, and that goes to a 10 out of 10, which I'll still take. Competitive, I can be. I definitely can be. A lot of time in classes, I do sort of want to be the smartest in the room. And when I play sport, so I play netball. I have netball this afternoon. I can be very competitive. I want to win. And even in like little games, like I want to win. It feels nice to win. So I can be a bit competitive, definitely, especially in board games. I want to win. Except Monopoly. Monopoly, I will throw away all of my money just so I can have Mayfair. I refuse to play a game of Monopoly where I don't get Mayfair, and it either helps me win because everyone goes in debt when they land on Mayfair, or I lose immediately because I spend all my money on Mayfair and no one's landing on it. They're probably just on the e-scooter. Start talking? Huh? Is she there? With you? What? If she's not, it's probably just on e-scooter. Can't e-scooter and text, bro. How is netball? I like it. I have fun in netball. It's really fun. I also do fight people. I don't fight, but I can get a bit aggro for that ball. But yeah, I like netball. I have fun. That's why I play it. I enjoy it. I have 2 games this week, so they're both against the same team, who I think is going to be the hardest team in the comp. So that's going to be fun for us. Booster tournament only. It is. I will be shoulder barging and like for that ball. I want it, and I get so annoyed when they start getting the ball off me way too often, especially because I play shooter, so I kind of just have to stand there until they get the ball to me. And I will be like for that ball. I want it, and then I'll get it and I'll miss the shot. But like that's irrelevant. It's a hot cold room temperature. Have you been hurt playing? I've never gotten hurt. I've had like a bruise or like a jarred finger, but I've never really gotten seriously hurt. I have played hurt and had to go off. Back in 2021, I fractured my wrist and I didn't know it. And I was like, please, like my wrist hurts. I swear something's wrong. And they're like, no, you're fine. Like just put some ice on it. And then I went to play netball, and I strapped it up and everything, but I just couldn't do it. I was like about to cry on that court. It hurt so bad. So they pulled me off and they're like, go to the hospital and go get checked out. It was fractured. But I've never gotten hurt playing. Surprisingly. Like I'm not that aggro, at least. I don't think. Yeah, like I've been fine. Like I've had some people like sort of barge me or whatever, but I've never been hurt playing. At least not yet. It'll happen one of these days, probably. Yeah, I've seen people get hurt, but not like badly either. How'd you fracture your wrist? So I was running to get to class and I tripped over a garden bed and just went down. It's kind of embarrassing, yeah. I was like running. I wasn't even late. I was just going. Bleh. And I hit my wrist on the concrete. It wasn't even a big fracture. It was such a little fracture they didn't, the dude who took the x-ray didn't even spot it. It was just the radiologist spotted it. Yeah, it was just a tiny little one, but it was fractured and it did hurt. I know it hurts because I normally, like, if something hurts, I can kind of just go through it, like, it's whatever. Everyone hates me for it because I get bad ear infections a while ago, and I would never say anything until it was really bad because I wouldn't feel or notice it till it was really bad and it really hurt. Someone's like, you need to say something when it starts to hurt a little bit, so then you're not, like, struggling when it's a lot hurt. So that's how I knew it was bad, is because I could feel it hurt, and I was like... Are you not saying something to a piece? No, it's just like I have like a pretty high tolerance for pain, at least I would say, for like sort of infections and stuff. Like I have a pretty good tolerance for pain. Like yeah, with these stuff, like it's something like I don't really notice or really care about when it's only hurting a tiny bit. Like I was like sometimes, yeah, if it's like hurting that little bit, like I won't even notice. Because I've just got like a pretty good tolerance, and then I will notice when it gets really bad, and when it does start to really hurt that I can't cope. So it's not like it's not like a personal thing where I'm like, oh, I can't tell you when it hurts because I can't be strong. It's just like it's like whatever until it does hurt, sort of thing. So yeah. I've had a lot of people say you need to tell. I don't like it. It's just that I don't feel it or notice it, or like really care about it. I don't like pain. It's just that I don't know it. Like I don't really register that it does hurt, because it doesn't really when it's only a tiny bit. But I've had people tell me, like when I've had to go to the doctor, like you need to tell someone, even if it's only hurting a little bit, before it gets bad. Because then once it gets bad and it really does hurt, I will notice and I will hate everything in life. To get to further. This is just something I've kind of had throughout my life, so I do speak with pretty much experience. Yeah, most of the times I've had to go to the doctor, I've had to go to hospital, is when it's gotten really bad. I haven't had to go to hospital that often, but I had to go on like four times, 5 maybe. The first time I went to hospital is because I was silly as a kid, and I used to have a bunk bed with my sister. My parents were rearranging the room. They said, don't go on the top bunk. The fan's on, like, we think it might be too close to the fan, like, we're still doing it. And anyway, they turned their back for a minute, and of course I went on the top bunk, and the fan was on level 3, and shoo, on my head. That hurt. I was fine. But I have vivid memories from that, from, like, sitting in the car. I'm being like, you can't, I was, like, so tired. Mom was like, do not go to sleep, dear God. You've just had, like, your head cut. And then I went in and I was fine. They were like, oh, you don't even need stitches, like, we'll just bandage it up and it'll be right. Like, I didn't even cut that hard. So there was that. And the next time I had to go, I think I was real sick and they reckon I started hallucinating. That was a fun one. What was the other one? I had to go as well because I woke up and I was just in pain. Like, just, it was horrible. And then, I had to go because my ear, I had another infection, it got really bad. And I had to go there and get them to clean it out so it would go away. Because I've had a lot of issues with my ears, not these, with my actual human ears, medically sort of. They can get infected sometimes, or just really a lot of build-up. And then if that build-up gets infected or it like hardens, that hurts. But yeah, she's on her way. Cool as. I'm going to probably end stream unless there's anyone who's just joined. I'll probably end this. I'll work on this and then yeah, because I'm getting distracted. I'm up to like the second part of feedback. Also, Joanne telling you to say something. Yeah, I've gotten better at it. I've definitely gotten better. Don't go yet. I gotta do my assignment, bro. It's due. I will stream again. I'll definitely stream again at some point. And I do have lots of videos you can check. A few more minutes. Okay. Guys, we can go till 9:25, which is in 3 minutes. And then I'm calling it. I'm ending stream because I have to do this. Okay. And then if you do like my content, like consider subscribing. I have a lot of cool videos. That's the whole point of streaming, is I see from your chat, bro. I have a lot of cool videos, and I also have there should be videos up of my previous live streams. I don't stream daily. I just can't. But I stream when I get the chance. It's kind of inconsistent, but there will be at some point in the future I will stream again, and there are, even though you can't chat with me, there are VODs of all my streams up on my channel. Some of them haven't been made public yet. Oh, thank you, Peter Cooper. Wow, you've got far. There are VODs of all my previous streams up on my channel, so if you miss me that much, you can go and watch them. A lot of them don't have live chat enabled because I used to get chat turned off a lot. YouTube's been better with it now. They haven't really been turning off my chat, thankfully. But yeah, so I do have a lot of streams there, and I have a lot of videos I post, shorts I post as well. I post shorts daily, and then I'll take breaks, and then I'll come back and I'll post daily again. But yeah. So yeah, I'll stay on for like a minute longer, and then I gotta get in and get this done. So then I can go over and see Jay, because I have to do this before that. Sound good, everyone? Bio, I got 9 out of 10 on my exam last topic. So this one I'm hoping to get probably somewhere like a 17 or an 18 out of 20. I want to get in the 20s sort of on this one. So I want to get like a 17 or an 18 to match that mark I got. I'm gonna do my work, bro. There. Okay. It's been really good, guys. Stream's been really fun. I don't want to end it, but I know I'm getting distracted, so I have to work on this. But thank you all for being so amazing, and I'll see you guys on the next stream that I do, yeah? So bye, everyone! Bye! I feel like my chat's a bit delayed, so... But, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. See you guys all next time I stream. Sorry to the people who just joined, that you just joined as I'm ending stream, but I gotta go and do my work, guys. Bye.